back, for a while I've been purposely trying to be vague or whatever, because I feel like, again, people know too much, and that's ammunition for reaction channels and blah blah blah.
Hi everybody, Doa Cookie Bake. So I've come home from work. I've been watching a little bit of the reaction channels, watched a bit of Pulp Bib, watched a little bit of Hannibal, seen a little bit of FFG this morning, and it's all just bluster and bluff and lies. We get that. We're playing a game with Foodie. She lies to us. We don't believe the lies. There's banter back and forth with them. She expects us to just sweep it under the rug. We move on to the next engagement, if you will. But there was one interesting thing that she said, is that she's deliberately being vague, lying, but deliberately being vague to throw us off. So the reaction channels don't have any fodder. So she's not going to be giving us very specific details about her life. Now I'm just concerned, because if Foodie doesn't give us the day-to-day blows of what her daily life is, what's her content? Like, literally, what is her content? It's discussing and towing online what she does every day. So I'm assuming this is literally what a stream's going to be like. Hi guys, I may or may not have woken up today. I may or may not be still sleeping, or I may or may not be eating Burger King right now. It could possibly be something else. No, this is not my car, or is it my car? I don't think it's going to work out the way that Foodie wants it to. People need to be able to believe in the characters or the show or the storylines that they're watching. Now, Foodie's life is real. I know, hard to believe, but her life is real. It's real for her, and it's kind of real for us watching, because these situations and scenarios are actually happening. The way she describes them and lies about them, it's still happening to us. We are still being lied to. We are still being affected. The truth of it, we will never know, because Foodie's never going to tell us, because it's probably actually worse than the reality that we're already seeing, which is pretty darn bad. People want to believe in the people that we're watching. So if she's doing something awful and gross and yucky, people are still going to watch. Even if we know it's true, people are still going to watch, because we like to watch horrible stuff. We like to watch true crimes. We like to watch murder mysteries. We like to watch intervention. We like to watch hoarders. We like to watch like dirty cars being cleaned up. We all like those kind of things. We like the grossness. We just want the truth. It's easy to keep watching when you know you're not having to unravel everything every time, because it gets exhausting trying to figure out the mystery. It's fun for a while, but then it starts to get, she always lies, so I'm just going to assume it's all a lie. We need fragments of truth to hold on to, because we need to know that some of what she's actually planning or doing is actually true, because then we can attach ourselves to it. We can come along for the ride. But when everything's a lie, it's like we get excited and it's like, oh, that doesn't sound true. Oh, I was really looking forward to it. I thought she'd gone to blah, blah, blah and done blah, blah, blah. But now the whole thing was a big lie. I'm so disappointed. We don't like being lied to. It's frustrating. It feels like Foodie's channel to me. This is how I look at it. It feels like a battleground. Like, we wake up in the morning, we turn on the computer, or we turn on our phones and our iPads, and we look in and we're geared up. We're ready for the mental battle that is Foodie. She's either done something dumb, she said something dumb, or she's told us another lie, or another ridiculous scenario has come about. So we glove up. We mentally prepare ourselves for the battle of words. She's going to be mad at us. We're going to be mad at her. We're going to make fun of her. She's going to get pissed off. It's a back and forth, and that's what her channels become. It's less about the content of her life and more about the battleground that is between the reaction channels, the chat, and Foodie. I mean, people may disagree, but this is what I'm seeing. So the fun of it for me is coming up with a hypothesis, the scenarios, the ridiculous hypotheticals that we can come up with it. This is how we cope with the awfulness that is what Foodie is. This is how we react to her now. It's like, how stupid can we make this? Because her ridiculous is pretty awful. So let's lighten it up. Let's make it funny. Let's pretend like she's going to space, or let's focus on what she's going to be wearing in Kuwait, how bad the flight's going to be, what ridiculous outfit or what ridiculous scenario are they going to have once she gets to Kuwait. This is how we lighten it up, and this is how we make it fun. Otherwise, we're just fighting with her the whole time. And a bit of banter can be fun, but she takes it so deep and so low and so awful and so guttural. It is just really makes her gross. So the reaction channels, we spin it how we can. Now, I like to think that we live a little bit vicariously through Foodie. I'd be excited to go to the Middle East. I'd be excited to see some of Kuwait. But because she's trying to make all her content vague, we can't really get excited because we don't know what's true and what's a lie. We can't be invested in her because we don't know whether it's actually going to happen. Is it going to happen in this sequence? Is it going to happen in this order? Is she going here, there, and everywhere? We want to know, not exact times and dates, but we want to know maybe November, back end of November. Foodie is going. We've got 2 weeks to count down. We can get excited. She's catching the plane. She's going to be gone for this amount of time. So we can plug back in when she arrives. This is what's going to be happening. I'm going to the airport. We don't need the specifics, but we want a timeline. We want a storyline. We want to know that we're investing our energy and time in an exciting story. At the moment, we're just fighting with you because you keep lying. So if you want your channel to be more successful, try being genuine. Try being truthful. Try being honest. And if your truth is horrible and awful, then you need to start looking at yourself. Or change the storyline so it is fun, like you keep claiming that it's fun. Make it fun. Make it plausible. Make it realistic. Because right now, you look like a Looney Tune who's doing dangerous things, making very hasty, rash, illogical, irrational decisions. And people can't get on board with that. Foodie's in control of the language that she has coming from her mouth, and Foodie is also in control of the ideas that come through her brain that she expresses to people. She's in control of all of it. And we are in control of how we react to her. So I choose to react in funny, silly, paying her out kind of ways. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. So if anybody is getting really frustrated and mad with Foodie, just pick one little thing, one little silly thing that she says and blow it up into something big and make it fun. That's what I do. So I'm going to be making some outfits and I'm going to be making up a little gift basket, a little wedding gift basket. And if the wedding doesn't go ahead, oh well, she'll be doing something else dumb next week. All right, everybody, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Let it go, 얼어붙어 like whoa 띵하고 어지러워 I see 한여름에도 난 겨울 Yeah, girl you cold blood Yeah, 너와 있을 때 I swear 제가 먼저 zero 폭설한 그 children 꿈에도 I wasn't aware 나만 빼고 넌 모두에게 참 친절해 배신감이 들어 단판이 돼도 머리